Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Bob Gibson will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Into the box, Eric Thames. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, left fielder, number 7.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time.
Yogi,
the pitch was away.
Berra.
He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So striding in, Yogi Berra having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Warren Spahn will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Shaw has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, Joe DiMaggio. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Yount fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Stan Musial.
Into the box now, Stan Musial. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. So striding forward now, Hank Aaron. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at the switch hitting Dexter Fowler. I love watching this guy play defense. Tall, lanky. I didn't realize how big he was till I stood right next to him. He's 6'5". No wonder he can cover so much ground in the outfield.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that misses for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. The batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Andres Galarraga. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Galarraga.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes, but clearly his bat is what everybody's talking about.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, James McCann. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And that misses 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, this is the sixth hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
The shortstop, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Aerial view there is St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, Yount, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Warren Spahn. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swinging a soft liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Into the box now, THAMES, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now another 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's safe.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Standing in, Bob Gibson. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Runner at third here, nobody out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in to try it again, Joe DiMaggio. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A dive. He's got it to first. It's in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in for his second at bat, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yogi Berra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Andres Galarraga. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andres Galarraga.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
First baseman number 55, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, James
Stepping
McCann.
up to the plate, James McCann. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. And that misses, ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-1. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Piscotty is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, with 1 out, and he punches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-1.
Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Up next for the Cardinals.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat.
Nope,
and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Nope, 1-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Corey Dickerson.
Pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So stepping in, Robin Yount, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Bob Gibson.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Dickerson on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center field.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe DiMaggio. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance? Warren Spahn will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. One and one. Here it comes. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. And the pitch on 2-1 on the ground to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play, but as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Standing in now, Yogi Berra, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
From the belt, the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in once again, Hank Aaron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Line drive to left. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Tommy Joseph, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And there's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stan Musial, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Musial.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Timms racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Digging in once again, Andres Galarraga, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No one out with a runner at second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. On its way is pitch number 75. 3-0 now. None out. Runners at first and second. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jimmy Nelson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Into the box now, James McCann. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
3 runs already home here. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Now at the plate, Aledmys Diaz. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Travis Shaw.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Fowler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Robin Yount. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jimmy.
Andrew Toles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Eric Thames. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Junior Berra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Junior Berra.
Now batting, Bob Gibson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Up and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dickerson is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 5, Joe DiMaggio.
Digging in now, Joe DiMaggio. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ji-Man Choi.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. DiMaggio ranging back, still ranging back, gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Seagrass.
Standing in now, Yogi Berra. And she'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hank Aaron.
Settling in now, Hank Aaron. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pitch is popped up. Piscotty is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 3. Digging in and looking for more, Stan Musial. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Stan Musial.
This is pulled into right. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, GALARRAGA. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Martinez.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinged about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Travis Shaw comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Into the box now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The pitcher, number 41.
Ryan Braun will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
12, Ryan Braun.
And a ball 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. A 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Bob Gibson earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Carlos Martinez hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been